What is basis? A vast number of tax-saving strategies that can save tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes, can only be understood and used effectively if one understands basis. It is basic concept that wealthy people, or their tax professionals, understand and use. Hi, I'm Dave Horwedel, CEO of Torchlight Tax. Understanding your basis is critical in U.S. tax law. It determines how much gain is taxable when you sell property. Basis is generally what you paid for an asset, including extras like commissions, taxes, and installation. If you do not want to watch the rest of this video to understand basis, but you do want to save money on your taxes, contact Torchlight Tax at 877-758-7797 or info@torchlighttax.com for a free consultation. When you sell something, your gain or loss is the difference between what you sold it for and your basis, usually the cost, adjusted over time. There are different types of basis. Cost basis is the original price you paid, plus related costs. Adjusted basis includes improvements you made and subtracts things like depreciation or insurance reimbursements. Depreciable basis applies to business assets, accounting for depreciation and non-depreciable elements like land. Here's how basis is determined. If you bought the asset, it's what you paid plus purchase-related costs. If you received it as a gift, your basis is generally the donor's basis. But if the fair market value at the time of the gift is less than the donor's basis, then special rules apply. For gains, you use the donor's basis. For losses, you use the fair market value at the time of the gift. If you sell the asset for an amount between those two figures, there's no gain or loss. If you inherited the asset, the basis is typically the fair market value at the date of death, called a stepped-up or stepped-down basis. Why does this matter? Because a higher basis means a lower taxable gain, and that can lead to major tax savings. But here's the catch. If you can't prove your basis, the IRS may assume it's zero, and that's a big tax hit. If you're dealing with a business asset, gift, or inheritance, contact Torchlight Tax to make sure your basis is right and that your tax savings are maximized. For more tax saving or asset protection strategies, visit the Torchlight Tax website or our YouTube channel, where there are hundreds of blogs and videos explaining these strategies. For a free consultation, contact Torchlight Tax at 877-758-7797 or info@torchlighttax.com. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.